Hello guys, No here from TLS Clash, back with another episode of Sneak Peeks, and in this episode we're gonna take a look at some new major changes made to the dark spells, including the freeze spell. So let's take a look at them. So, the first change was made to the poison spell, and that will include the fact that the new poison spell will actually have a new ability. So, the new poison spell will now act as a single targeting Inferno Tower beam because over time it will deal more damage to the troops that are standing inside its radius. So, if you take a look at gameplay given by Clash of Clans, you can notice that level 4 poison spell almost kills a level 5 dragon, and that's something huge, and I honestly don't like it because it will make the war community at war attacks even easier, and already the game has pretty much Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 8s have struggled with defense a lot ever since new dark spells were shown. And yeah, it will just affect the war community, I think, in a way that it will ease war attacks, but it's something that I wasn't really expecting and just came out of nowhere. And yeah, I don't think anyone will have a problem with the update. I just think it wasn't necessary because the CC diversity was already struggling with the fact that the poison spell exists in the game, and now with this, you're just limited to some tank troops such as hounds or just golems, and I don't know. I don't think this is a smart move, but yeah, that's what the game is gonna give us now, and yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the poison spell. But one more thing about the poison spell is, if you take a look, the poison spell does take about 20 seconds to kill to almost kill the dragon at least, so that will waste some time during your attack if you decide to lure and then leave the CC to just die in the poison spell, so it will take you some time. But I don't think it really matters, because with such an easy advantage in your attacks, I don't think anyone will struggle with the CC kill or even time for that matter, because it's just now made even easier, and most people will probably still go for the lure, and that will just ease everyone's attacks. So the 3-star community will benefit from this, but I don't really think the Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 8s and even Town Hall 10s needed this, because they are already struggling with defense. And yeah, at least it's a great update. For example, Town Hall 8s that are struggling sometimes to kill the enemy CC, for example, a lot of times attack fails because people don't manage to kill the enemy CC, and that's something most people need to work on, but this will just ease it for everyone in the war community. So yeah, and the second change made to dark spell will include changes made to the earthquake spell. So now the earthquake spell will work a bit different. The first earthquake spell will deal 25% damage to the building on which it's dropped, and all of the other earthquake spells dropped there will deal less and less damage. So for example, some of the levels of earthquake spells still work the same, only it will be just a lot easier to calculate and at least see how many earthquake spells you need to bring, because previously, you can see on Clash of Clans by Wikipedia, you can see there's a big formula in which you have to calculate how many earthquake spells you need to bring, and that's something a lot of people might have struggled, including myself a bit. But yeah, the new earthquake spell will be easier to use for everyone, and it is also a major change. Now, a big change for the Town Hall 10s, and something that will really benefit the 3-star war community, is the fact that free spells will now be able to freeze flying troops, and this is something very interesting, because in most Town Hall 10 attacks you can see, for example, I personally enjoy watching good top war clans, and most attacks done on dragon flower bases are done by not really luring the CC, but actually trying to distract it meanwhile while your heroes and other troops are making their way for the queen kill. And this will make something different in the game, probably because earlier you can see before the queen kill people would use one poison spell to slow down the enemy CC while your queen has the time, or your hero has the time to kill the enemy queen. And now I can actually see a possible change in which people will bring one freeze spell to possibly freeze the CC, including the Lava Hound for example, and the queen and the defenses in that area, so that will really help the Town Hall 10s get a bit easier, I'd say a bit easier 3 stars. And yeah, it will be interesting to see how top war clans will decide to use these spells. Personally, I have no experience whatsoever with freeze spells because I don't have a Town Hall 10 attack, but a Town Hall 10 account, sorry. But then again, I can't wait to see how top clans decide to use this, and yeah, it will be interesting. So yeah, guys, these are some major changes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for the third sneak peek, it should drop right after this one, so you guys should stick together and yeah, watch that video as well. So thanks for watching, leave a like, maybe even subscribe, and yeah, peace out.